Hello everyone, I have a new video for you. I have 8 dies in this release that you can purchase from me. For prices, please visit my blog and please send all orders to my email, which will be shown at the bottom of the screen. This is the Cheery Lynn Christmas release with a few extra dies I added that a lot of people had been requesting, and I made them look Christmassy, so we will call this a Christmas release. The first one here is B133. It is called the Lace Light Deco Border, and it's a border die, which are always very popular. I usually sell out of those. People like the border dies. And I put this on some red paper and I did it up in silver, and you can just see how pretty that is and what a fun accent that would make to any scrapbook page or a card. I think you would really give an elegant touch to a side or a border of that. Okay, I'm not going to go in any particular order here. I'm in a little bit of a hurry. As some of you know, my personal life, we've just had to put my dad in emergency placing in a nursing home. He came out of surgery very confused, and it's been very rough. Takes a lot of time to do that, so I apologize if the business has been a bit slow lately, but I'm trying my best, and I think I'm keeping up fairly well. The next die that I have is DL141. It's called the Dainty Dutch Deco Frame, and I did put this with the Christmas ones because to me that looks like a snowflake in the center. And what it does is it cuts, and I'm going to use a little bit of a different background here. I'm going to use white for this. And it cuts this beautiful frame. And let me pan out a little bit so you can kind of see just how pretty that is. It's square. I always like squares, and it looks definitely like the doilies. You can kind of see up close how beautiful that cuts. And then just for fun, I'll put a different color contrast center in here. We'll put this one here, and this in itself would make kind of a fun card. And then go back to the purple, what I call snowflake there. That in itself is kind of really pretty, but I just want to show you up close too that the snowflake has a lot of detail to it and some little cuts in there to make it look like a doily. Very pretty. I made another one in the blue too, and I thought it would be fun too to sandwich these two back to back, and you could have really pretty, kind of like an ornament with two colors there. Kind of a nice effect. Well, while we're on the white paper, this next one is B130. It's called Colonial Lamppost, and it's a set of 2 dies. And what's fun about this is they're made so that you put one there and you put another, like it's getting smaller, like you're going down a street, and it kind of gets smaller for that dimension, and that's a lot of fun. And what I would do is, if I were doing this, I would definitely color in a little bit of a glow around there with some Copics or pencils or Tombow markers. Those are pretty much my favorite mediums to use, and it's just really kind of a little Christmassy. And for a Christmas scene, I would put a snowman in there, or some snow, just some snow falling would be very pretty. Okay, or some of you may have the 3D decoupage scenes. There's lots of those that have the pretty scenes. You could add these two as another dimension. And then the next one I'm going to show you is, it's DL149. It's the Christmas tree decoration, and it comes with its own angel wing. And you can see right here is the die, and there's the angel wing. And for this one, I made the angel wing gold, and then I put the other side of it that goes over purple. Let me just kind of show you, line that up, how pretty that is. What a pretty, now I would do these 2-sided. I would do a gold here again and sandwich them, or if you had a solid color in the middle, white's always elegant, I think. You could leave that white and put another color on the back to make it an ornament. I would do it double-sided, but just to give you an idea of what it looked like, I just did it that way. And then the next one, it's another border die. This is B122. It is the ribbon eyelet border, and looks like that with the die. These are fairly long. This is an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and it doesn't quite cover it, but just to give you an idea of how long they are. And what I did with this one, and again we'll go to a Christmassy color here because that's the theme. I put it on white and I put some red beads on it, and you can just kind of see how pretty, what a pretty border that is. I predict there was a lot of requests for this one before, so that's why I put it into my collection when I could start ordering from Cheery Lynn. I could get some more dies other than relying on the other company friend I was ordering from. So here you go. That's really beautiful. You can weave a ribbon through here too. That would be fun. That would add another effect, maybe a green ribbon, but I just wanted to show it to you plain. Okay. The next one is DL144 Elegant Evergreen Christmas Tree, and this produces a lovely die. I am going to put this one, I think, on a red border here to show it off. And what I did with this one is I did this one on lace, and then I put the green around it. There's no angel wings with this one. I did cut it, but it was a simple cut. And then I just added some pearls to the centers of the eyelets. And it really, really is an elegant look to that. And it would make a beautiful card just in itself with this. Put a lovely, border around it, add a sentiment, and you've got an easy, nice card. This is heavyweight cardstock, and how I adhered it is there's a adhesive I got yesterday. I went to a craft show. They had one in Rochester, and it was a scrapbook show, and I got this Tombow glue stick, and it's blue dries clear, and they said, lady selling it said it works great to adhere vellum, and it did do a nice job. I was happy with that. The next one is DL150. It's the Christmas ball decoration with angel wing. And here is the angel wing. You can see I cut that out. And here is the decoration that goes with it. And I did gold and white because I always think gold and white are a really nice combination. And you can see there how pretty that is. And again, I would do that two-sided and make it. The other thing would be fun, and I didn't have a chance to do this, to fold these in half and do like 4 of them to make, kind of those dimensional ornaments, how you see those. I think that would be really pretty. Someone has to try that and let me know how it worked. And I have one more because I told you I have 8. And I think I saved my favorite for last. It's DL142. It's called O Tannenbaum. It's a Christmas tree. And what I did with this, I'm going to put this on white to show more of the effect. What I did with this is I simply did it in white, added red beads to it. This is a Martha Stewart, I think it was a 5-inch border, and I punched it out kind of with the eyelets to try to match that. I think it was a good match there. I put it on a diagonal, and I thought it would make a really sweet card. And I'm going to show you up close just the details on this and how beautiful that is. It's such a pretty die. Again, this makes a nice card in itself. And I intended to make that star on top gold, but time frames are not my friend right now. So again, hope you enjoy this video. Please order any dies you would like from me, and I will get them out to you as soon as I can. Some days are better than other. I tell people, try to give me 3 days to get back to you, but I am trying to get back to people within a day. sometimes what's getting tied up is if people want to know, emailing back and forth, like what's the postage, or how much are these dies, or do you have this die in stock? And I don't mind that, but that's kind of where we lose, because I kind of get to my emails just once a day in the evening right before I go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.